Hey guys, Brad M73 here. Welcome back to Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon, and we're taking on issue 99, second to last issue. But we still have tons of work to do. So let's just jump right in, get started. As always, going to take a look at the issue, the SS-54 Assault Ship Halo, whatever that is. And these people, this must be from Rebels, because I don't know anything about this. And then we've got the finishing the underside, which we've got some work to do. I've got some work to do on the cannon, and actually it's kind of half painted right now. I was gonna paint it a couple months ago, and then I decided no, it was too cold, so I need to go back over it with the primer and then insignia white, and then we'll get that one finished. We have this piece here, which I have around somewhere, where I do not know. Is it in here? Oh, here it is. Yeah, here we go. So apparently these are two separate pieces. It says take the two plant-on details provided with issue 92, glue the pins on the back of the smaller part into the holes of the larger one. I guess I'll just go ahead and do that. Uh-oh. And I'm like really running low on super glue. I'm hoping that I can get by with just this last tube of glue. Or, or this tube of glue, not the last one. It's the only one. Come on, get in there. Okay. So that fits in there like that. And then this is actually going to go on, I don't know if you can see this, it's actually going to go on, I think, one of the mandibles. But I don't have it primed or anything like that, so I'm going to have to come back. Actually, I think it goes on the bottom. Yes, it goes on the bottom, kind of up underneath. Man, how am I going to get that in there? I guess I can pop it on over there. I have everything right here. So I want to get this done because tomorrow I want to prime and paint. So this piece, if I can ever get it to seat, is going to fit right there like that. So I'll just leave that there for the moment. Come back here. And it talks about installing the turret for the bottom. Not really worried about that yet. I still have like plenty of work painting stuff to go onto the bottom. Okay, so the landing legs, painting the legs. I am planning to prime and paint these tomorrow. But as I said in the last issue, I've made a little alteration to these and added magnets. And so these are 5mm by 1mm magnets. You stack. Let's see. Where did I put all my? Oh, here they are. You can get them off of eBay. They're just one. If you search for like 1 by 5mm rare earth magnets or neodymium, they're neodymium magnets, but a lot of places advertise them as rare earth magnets. You'll find, I think I bought two 50 packs, and they were like $4.99 a piece, and then the shipping was like $2.50 or $3 or something. So it was very affordable. I bought 100 of them. I've done all the landing gear and many of the side panels, and this is all I have left, I think. I might have a few more, but I think this is it. I don't see any more hovering around anywhere. But anyway, to install them, All I did was put a dab of super glue on there and just, you know, set the magnet into into place where I wanted them, and I, you know, let them both cure. And once I had them where I wanted them, I added the second magnet like this, and then I just put some super glue on top of each of the second magnets. So there was a magnet, you know, two magnets here stuck together, put super glue on both of them, and then what I did was I just set them down into the recesses and allowed the super glue to bond the opposite magnets. And I'll show you what I came up with. Okay, so once you actually put the landing leg into the hole, the two magnets should, as long as you have it in deep enough, will bond to the inside. Then you can just go back and put your magnet, or put your piece in. Actually, that's not the right landing gear. That one might not be either. This one should stick into place. And it does. And so it'll stay in place, and, you know, and it's pretty difficult to get out. I mean, it's not gonna, well, it's not difficult. You know, it takes effort. You know, they're not just gonna drop out. If we move to the left here, and pardon the tape because I haven't been doing any painting in a long time, are these, and let's see, I think, yep, that is the correct one. And so, you know, I've got the switch down in there for, you know, to turn the landing lights on, and that does provide enough pressure to activate that switch. So if you're worried about that, you know, this will definitely work for that. So anyway, that's an option that you guys can, you know, try out if you want, and hopefully it'll work for you if you decide to go that way. So now we have, I think, the final parts that go on the engine bay cover, which is awesome. Plus the all of the thrust vector vanes. Now I'm not going to be installing all of the vanes today, so I'll probably do like a break in the episode and maybe come back and we'll glue the rest of those on tomorrow, once I have primed and painted this piece. So we're going to, let's see, let me get this out here for you guys so you can see it. I have the camera in a different position and it's kind of weird. We'll set that aside. We've got the parts bag here. Am I completely zoomed out? Yes, I am. And okay, we've got this sprue, which is going to go with, I don't know what that goes with. Got this sprue here, issue 99. Everything else in here looks like it's all the little thrust vector vanes. So I'm going to toss that. These pieces, I think, go with these. The shield emitters, and I think one of those fell on the floor way under my desk, so I'm gonna have to look for that in a moment. First of all, though, we're gonna get started with doing the rest of the greeblies, which there's not many. Where are my, oh, there they are. Looking for my sprue cutters. And it's finally kind of warmed up here in Ohio, and tomorrow is supposed to be up into the mid-70s, so it'll be like perfect for painting and priming and all that good stuff. So I want to get all this done tonight, so that I can get out there, get all this painted black. I should be able to paint and prime the same day. Some people are, say, oh, wait 24 hours for the primer to dry. The primer that I have is actually really good. It's this stuff, Formula P3 Black Primer. Just Google it, I guess, if you're interested. It works really, really well. My only concern is I don't know that I have enough primer to do the whole Falcon. So I am a little bit worried about it, but I think I should be okay. Okay, so this is what remove all the parts from the sprue as you need to fit them. Glue pins on part number 1, which is this guy. Are we focused in? I think we are. Glue the pins into the 2 matching holes, so it's going to go. Oh man, just setting that piece into place just adds so much character. I mean, it's like it looks okay here, but like when I do that, it just, I don't know, it just adds so much more to the build. All right, pin, 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 and it's just gonna go right like that. Doesn't get much better. Okay, part number 2. Oh man, part number 2 appears to be this big kind of skeletal piece here. It looks like it might be a little bit easier to cut from the opposite side. There we go. Okay, and then this has a couple like pins in it, so it looks like this fits right here, and then I guess these little legs just kind of float. It says glue the 2 tabs on the back of part 2 into the matching holes on part 1. And okay, so that's all we have to do. I don't want too much glue on that. Just what I didn't want, and I don't have. Did not bring any paper towel out here today, so I'll have to use that. Oh well, when it's all primed and ready, no one will know. Or primed and painted. So we'll just hold that into place right there. It's like a tongue, what do they call those? A tongue guitar or something like that? Let's see here. Glue, okay, step 4, glue the pins on the back of number 3 into the matching holes. So there's 1, 2, 3 holes here. Part number 3 is this big gigantic assembly. And this it's so awesome that we just have a few more parts to go to finish all of the greeblies. I mean, this has just been insane greeblies. But it's been a lot of fun. And I'm actually kind of wondering if I want to go on and do the R2-D2 kit. I'm not like as crazy about R2-D2. Like I would enjoy doing it. But like next year, the what is it? The X-Wing kit comes out, and I think Eagle Moss is going to release the Back to the Future kit here in the United States in the next few months. And I would much rather do the Back to the Future kit. Okay, so this apparently fits like this. What else does it touch? Like it kind of touches like there and there on this piece. So I might just put like a dab of glue there, like those. Okay. All right. So this really kind of adds a lot more dimension to the back of the Falcon, which is pretty cool. Now I still see we've got some more little holes and things like that. Okay, so that was part number 3. No, that was part number. Yeah, that was part number 3. Part number 4 goes up here. Okay, part number 4 looks like it is this small little tube here. So we'll just clip this off. And just, I want to sand off any of the mold, where you can see the separator lines for the mold. I want to get rid of those. Okay, and then this fits where? Okay, this fits right across here, like that. Is that right? That looks correct. So we'll put a glue on both sides, and bam. Okay. Let's see, glue the pins on part number 5. 5 is the larger pipe, which is up here. Same kind of deal. I can't wait to get this primed tomorrow. And then this piece should go into these 2 larger holes there and there. So I'm just gonna kind of test fit that. That looks like it is correct. So we'll just go ahead and glue that. I think I got just a bit too much on the one side. And we'll just hold that in place for a moment while I read the next instruction. Let's see, glue the pins on 6 into the matching holes. Glue the pins on 7 into the matching holes, and then everything else looks like it's just the thrust vector pieces. And again, we're going to have a couple of them that are going to be red. And once I get all this primed and painted, I'm going to come back and we're going to paint these red and then kind of scuff them up a little bit. And then we'll add the vector plates back on to the top. Okay, so we got 2 more parts to glue. Let's see, which one is which? Part number 6, which is kind of like this L-shaped piece down here. And it's got like a long, thin bit on it, so be very careful where you cut it. There we go. Oh, and it looks like the back side of the pin here has like a little notch on it, so I guess it fits into a hole somewhere. Let's see, zoom this in. So it looks like, I'm gonna guess it probably goes there, and then the little hole right there. If I had to guess, I would say that's correct. Can't get much more accurate than that. Let me get my tweezers out so I can pick that up like that. And I know this is going to be blurry, but I'm just putting some super glue on this. Okay. Oh. I'm gonna have to hold that down, I guess. Let's see, where's the next piece go? The next piece. Oh wait, that was part number 7? What? And that's part number 6. Huh, it has part number 6 and 7 swapped around on the instructions. That's actually the second. We had a mistake in I think the last issue too, which was for this piece right here, which you cannot see. It's like the mate to this one. And I glued this on kind of counterclockwise 90 degrees. And so I had to use a X-Acto knife to basically break that off and re-glue it here. So be aware of that. Okay, that's all on there. And is this the last piece for the issue? No, it is not. No, it is not. But we have more pieces on this. Actually, these 3 pieces here are they kind of have to go on after we completely assemble the upper and lower hull. So I think what I'm going to do is I'll probably have to do this in kind of like a issue 100 plus kind of supplement. All right, let's zoom this out. So I'm sorry, I don't know if you could even see that. So that was this sprue that we kind of have to move on to. All right, let's go and just clip this last bit off. Okay, I think this goes down here. That is like the worst. How in the heck does this go on there? So it's gonna go on like this. Something. Oh, it's gonna go on like this. And it actually kind of sticks pretty far up off the surface, good 1/4 inch. I mean, look at the relief on that piece. It's pretty wide. All right, so I'm gonna just get this sanded off. And I am kind of trying to handle it as daintily as possible because this is a rather fragile piece. All right. Oh, sorry guys. Okay, here we go. Okay. This piece should actually be pretty easy to fit. Okay. And again, it has us putting all the thrust vector plates in. I guess for fun, I could just set them all in place so that you guys could see what it looks like at least. But I'm gonna have to paint and prime all these tomorrow, which will be fun. I'm gonna have to take a picture of it right now, so I know that this red is here and so on and so forth. Not that it would take any effort to look at the manual, but so yeah, I'm not gluing these in place. I just wanted to see what these look like. And there we go. So that's pretty much exactly what it's going to look like finished. This looks absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait to get this primed tomorrow and painted, and get this sucker done. Really start the weathering process on the main hull. Moving onward, I need to find my other piece, so I will be right back. So we've got our two, what are these? The deflector shield projectors. I almost said protectors. And we're just going to go down through. Let's see, it has this oriented like this. So, are they both the same? No, they are not. This one has kind of like this rounded edge on one side. The other one is kind of open with no rounded edge. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Kind of random. just trying to kind of round this edge off here. Okay. So the first piece, it looks like, is going to go on there like this. And it does touch at the back. Glue the pins into the matching holes in the shield projector. Okay. Doesn't say whether or not to put any glue back there, but I'm just going to put a very tiny amount. Okay. Opposite side. Part number. See, it should fit like this. Yes. That is correct. It does fit like that. I'm kind of not happy with that, but that'll disappear once we... Okay, so part number 2. So that was 4. So part number 2. Wait, is that right? I guess it is. Okay, yes. Sorry, I always want to take my time to make sure that I get the cuts correct and the parts correct, because taking, ungluing superglued parts is nigh impossible, especially with this material. Where's the other? Okay, so this is going to kind of hang off. It's going to hang down there like that, which I guess that's the way it goes. I don't have the upper hull out to really take a look at it. So just tiny drop. Oh, that was a big drop. Okay. So we'll just glue it to my finger, and everything will be great. I'll just walk around with the Millennium Falcon hanging off my finger for the rest of my life. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Or would it? Is that a Millennium Falcon in your pocket, or are you just glad to see me? Okay, so we got those two pieces. Detail 3 is a mirror image of 2. Glue it into the matching holes on projector B. Okay, so this is A. Projector B is the one with these 2 holes in the front. Which I guess stay there. And this kind of, the reason why I'm kind of wanting to do these last, or at least laster than it's telling us to do them here, is that these actually glue into the mandible, and then the upper hull actually fits underneath here. So once this is glued in place, you can't really take the upper hull off without breaking this. So I might try another magnetic solution to install these, but I'm not so optimistic about it, because there's not really a plethora of places to install magnets without actually building up the interior surface, which I could do. I just don't have any spare, polystyrene around. Actually, you know what? I could probably use some of the hull paneling that I didn't use from previous issues. Like, because I did order a few extra issues. Okay, so part number 3 is a mirror image of 2. Okay. So this should fit like down like this, I think. Is that right? Yeah. So what I want to do actually is, what am I going to do? Is that going to go down? Yep, that's okay. Yep, that's where she goes. All right. So I'm going to hold this into place right here, and I'm just going to dab the super glue right there, and it's just going to fall right into place. Got way too much on there. Yep. Man. Way too much. It's almost like this pin here is too small, which is weird. So I'm going to just kind of glue that in like that. That should cure up pretty good. And then the last piece, this little girder. This actually looks like a little piece from a bridge or something like that. Like a, I don't know. Who knows what it came off of? I'm sure there are people out there who have literally researched every single part on this kit. Or on the original. Not necessarily on this kit. So this is going to go... like super gluing myself to everything. So this goes on to the opposite side. Let's try to not glue ourselves to anything this time. Excelento. Okay. And I just want to put just a little dab of glue back there. These parts are a little bit worse than I thought they would be. And I think this is the last part that we're going to do this issue. Because we have these 3 parts that would go on this issue, but in, let's see, in steps 11, 13, and 15. However, again, it's like another piece that I need to install, like, after I finally close everything else out. So, yeah. And I want to do the majority of painting and weathering on the lower hull before I get into doing all this. And I need to get the upper hull done in order to, I guess, get me in the mood to do it all. Okay. And then this just fits into these 2 side holes here, like so. Is that right? Yes. Okay. So like that. All right, so I guess these, there's going to be holes on the front of the shield emitter. I never really noticed before. Of course, I can't tell from this angle. And I don't have another issue. Actually, issue 100 should show me what I want to see, but... Oh, no, is this it over here? Is this issue 100? This is issue 100, which we're going to be doing next. And it is thick. It's actually a lot thicker than a lot of the previous episodes. And lo and behold, I guess, it's kind of hard to see. It looks like there's 2 holes and then a square hole in the center, but I don't know. We'll have to research that some more. Well, guys, that is it for issue 99. Not really too much that we had to do. Next issue, we get to do like all of these greeblies, all of these. I mean, there's like tons of greeblies. So it might even be, issue 100 may be a 3-parter. But I want to try to get it done in the next couple days because it's supposed to be really nice. And I want to get the upper hull primed and painted and everything. So we will see you back for issue 100. I am Brad M73. This is Star Wars Build the Millennium Falcon. As always, do not forget to hit that like button and please subscribe for this and many more videos. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye for now.